We will start the performance in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. As Tana, we're going to have you shut the bottom gates. And Cody.
Dirt, mud, and dust, Bibles and beer, outlaws, barbed wire, saddles and steers. It's a simple life, but it's sacred ground. Hard times, high winds can't bring us down. In Cowboy Town, yeah, Cowboy Town. That's where I'm from, Cowboy Town. We wear our boots to dinner, drive our trucks to church, solid as a rock, salt of the earth. We like our whiskey strong, play our music loud. We get things done by the sweat of our brow here in Cowboy Town. Yeah, Cowboy Town. That's where I'm from, Cowboy Town. Winners, losers, sinners, and saints. It's where a good man's word is money in the bank. Where bad boys, pretty girls is the name of the game. Where you hit the ground, get up, shake off the pain. Now that's a Cowboy Town. Someday when I die and my soul is called home, high on a white horse I'll ride up on. At that golden chute will stand old St. Pete. He'll tip his hat and welcome me to Cowboy Town. Oh, Cowboy Town. Son, come on into Cowboy Town. I'm gonna live and die in Cowboy Town. I'm gonna give them that 2-4, 4 on the floor like an outlaw boys on did before. Got the pretty girls out there begging for more. Gotta give them all what they came here for. Doing my thing, singing my song, right on track. I'm chugging along. I'm here and gone like yesterday, rolling like an old freight train. On a wing and a prayer and a glorified Greyhound bus, flying down the road, running 90 and kicking up dust. Drinking truck stop coffee, counting birds on those telephone wires, burning the midnight oil and the tread off these old Goodyear tires. I'm gonna give them that 2-4, 4 on the floor like an outlaw boy son did before. Got the pretty girls out there begging for more. Gotta give them all what they came here for. Doing my thing, singing my song, right on track. I'm chugging along. I'm here and gone like yesterday, rolling like an old freight train. And sometimes my mind is a million miles away. I know you're sound asleep at home while I'm on this stage. And I'm missing you, wishing I was kissing you every day. But girl, I gotta keep rolling, rolling like an old freight train. It's a mighty lonesome sound when there's not a soul around to help you ease your pain. But you gotta keep rolling, rolling like an old freight train. I'm gonna give them that too.
If you have lost a wallet, if you lost a wallet in the indoor arena. You can tell us what it looks like, and it looks like it has some money and just a receipt in it. We've got it at the big arena announcer stand.
Smell the smokestack, hear the gears grind, full steam ahead, halfway out of my mind, not too far gone to be turning back on, clicking and clack down the railroad track. I'm here and gone like yesterday, rolling like an old freight train, just like an old freight train. Tell me, do you want to ride this terrain?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heber City, Utah, and Friday Night Lights. Tonight is a night different than any other, as we talk a little bit about something that nobody wants to talk about. In a country where we're divided by race, religion, political stance, and personal opinions, I want to touch on something that everyone has fought against. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I want to talk about an enemy that feasts on the weak and the strong and doesn't care what color you are, what you believe in, if you're a mother or a father or a son or a daughter. It'll come when you least expect it, robbing you of your future, your identity, and your dignity. An enemy so strong that it has defined modern medicine. It alters its strategic plan to evade every futile effort to cure it. Let me take you through the emotions of the beast we call cancer. In the arena right now is one lone bucking horse, one of the strongest in the herd. His head up, his up right now. He's proud, he's full of life. In our lives, we may have just got a new truck, maybe a new job. Life is good for us when we find out we have a new battle. You see, this horse is out there, he's looking around. He's saying, wait a minute, where are all my friends? You'll see him go to each corner, wondering what he's supposed to do next. Just like as we all search for answers, the feelings of being alone and scared, not knowing what's going on in our life, looking for comfort that brings us happiness. As we learn more about battle, we begin a new family, friends of support, as well as those that have been here. We have a herd with us. We learn that our life and our circumstances have not changed as we face the battle, but now we have those who can lift us up. They are friends and family who stand to fight with us. We find hope and healing and a fight from those who lift us up. Tonight, I want to make an agreement with you personally, one-on-one, that you will reach out to someone you know and love someone that you've been thinking about. Make the call today or tomorrow, but don't wait another minute. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait for an evil enemy such as cancer to bind the wounds that have torn so many into altercations that you may have had. Contestants, thank your parents and your grandparents who are here supporting you. They love you and they want what is best for you. Friends, let us not waste another minute not supporting one another. When you see someone in need pushing a cap, standing a barrel, or pulling a bull rope, you're the first to jump in. Make a pact. So if your number is called to face the evil demon we call cancer, you didn't have any regrets. You didn't step out of your comfort zone. And when the time comes that you're willing to help friends, your rodeo family, to help them face these challenges, let us celebrate and cheer for those who fight against evil. Some of us have lost the battles. Some are still fighting the battles. Tonight, do we have any cancer survivors out here or people that are fighting cancer? Would you please stand at this time and be recognized? You are not alone in this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. We're all one big family as we fight this evil disease. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing week we have had. These kids have done an awesome job. And they have one goal in mind, to be the best in the world. We have unfinished business and a bunch of cowboys and cowgirls that are not finishing their quest for what they started all year long. Right now, it's all eyes to the gate as we bring in our flags carried by your brand new student secretary. This is Harley Stokes. Put your hands together for your brand new secretary of the Utah High School Rodeo. And your new vice president, please make welcome Miss Cadence Martin. Well, they are posted in the arena. We would like to recognize some beautiful young ladies. Please make welcome your brand new rodeo queen that will represent all of you in Gillette, Wyoming. Put your hands together for the Spikers cowgirl, Miss Addison Red. And Ruby down there, she's raring to go. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Addie Red. Her first attendant, put your hands together. She's already in the arena. Miss Harley Stokes, carrying the Utah flag. Second attendant from Slaterville, Utah, Slater Jones. Your third attendant from Dixie, Miss Hallie Fry. And from right here at Wasatch, make welcome Sierra Brandt. Well, as we mentioned earlier tonight with our cancer awareness, tonight it's tough enough to wear pink. Your cowboys, your cowgirls, as we fight for tough enough to wear pink. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are. Let's give your cowboys and cowgirls a big round of applause. You love these kids. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. This time, ladies and gentlemen, before we start any rodeo, it's customary that we're going to start with an opening prayer. And here to give us our opening prayer today is Olivia Favero.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for the chance and opportunity that we got to come to state finals this year and compete in the Utah High School Rodeo Association. We thank you for a great association and for a great rodeo team and great state. We please bless the horses this night and the stock and all the competitors, that they'll do their best and everyone stay safe. And again, we thank you for all we have, and we say these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. As we welcome in right now the flag of the United States of America, carried today by your new president, Mr. Luke Hanks. Here to sing the national anthem, one of the greatest young ladies in the world, Miss Ashley Staley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
told you she was awesome. We excuse our flags out of the arena, followed by the American flag, and introduce Kelly Anderson and Josh Allen, our national directors, with our president, Cody Penrod, vice president, Josh Baxter, secretary, Cindy Fitzgerald, Jacelyn Frost, Luke Hanks, and Dally Holyoke were our presidency this year. With rough stock contractor today is Broken Heart Rodeo Company. Circle J is our subcontractor. ZD Cattle is the Tyne Event Cattle. Whitney Weiberg, our goats. Kip O'Brien, the cutting cattle. The announcers, I'll be Jason Kelly here in the large arena, along with Dad, Brent, and then Todd downstairs. Our sound system is Atkinson Sound to Sound, the NFR. Photographers, Western Edge Photography, Amanda Dilworth. Programs are Monica Hollinger and Tana Bennett. Queen Chair, Chris Price. Scholarships, Chris Hanks and Monica Hollinger. Large arena directors are Chris Jacobs, Bryce Davis, and Chris Hanks. Secretaries, Jackie Bourne, with our timers, Christy James, Gay Pullum. And our judges are Cody Jacobs, Luke Bankhead, and Justin Clapp. And first to go here in the bareback riding will be Doll Winters of Lehigh on Classy Lady. Shut the gates, okay.
Dow. Here in the small arena, our arena directors are Brad McKee and Josh Allen. Our secretary, Jennifer Korenberg, and our timers, Janet Jefferson and Randy Biggerstaff. The judges are Kendall Bagley and Kate Jacobs. And we're ready to go with Mackley Larson as our first cowgirl to go in the breakaway roping.
Well, we're bringing in Tanner Haviland and Chase Heiner as we get ready to go with Doll Winters and Classy Lady.
It's Dow.
Dow, sorry.
His mother's down here filming. She let me know.
It is Dow, don't call me Doll. We are down here in chute number 2. Burton Lumber, Buck and Shoot. Doll, not call me Doll, Dow Winters.
This is Mackley Larson, South Utah County. She'll be followed by Grace Kalmar from South Utah County, and then McKinley Motley.
In the breakaway roping, we say thank you to Mark Bolthorpe Insurance. And in the bareback riding, it's Stephen Wade bringing us the bareback riding.
Well, Dow came down just a little bit early onto the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a bareback riding Friday night, and he can hear you. Let's hear it for Dow Winters of Lehigh.
This is Mackley Larson.
All right, we're going to go right now to Byron Christiansen, a young man that went to the National High School Finals, one of your top bareback riders. Rosebud is the name of the horse the Cowboy is getting on from the Emory Club.
Well, if Caitlin Thurgood is around, she can come over to the winner's circle. We have prizes from this morning for Kayla.
When you hear the crash, think of Jones Paint and Glass, and we're in the Jones Paint and Glass Buck and Shoot for Byron Christiansen of Emory.
No time for our cowgirl from South Utah County. Grace Kalmar from South Utah County will be next, followed by McKinley Motley of Wasatch. Grace Kilmar, South Utah County.
We got a good bareback rider right here, and he blew his hand out of the rig and came down early. Son of a gun. State champion wrestler from Emory, Byron Christiansen, just hit the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you. Let's hear it for Byron Christiansen. Okay, now we're going to talk about a young man who started bareback riding his senior year in Spanish Fork. We're down in the Keelix Buck and Shoot for the one and only Charlie Fasselt of Wasatch. Hacksaw is the name of the horse that Charlie is getting on. All right, Charlie. Another wrestler for Wasatch High School, state placer, turned bareback rider. I'm not going to tell you that he did it for a girl, but he may have done it for a girl. The things you do for ladies, right, Todd? All right, calls the horse on outside. Come on, Chucky. Oh. And he hit the ground just a little harder than he wanted to, but he can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the young man who started bareback riding from right here in Heber City.
And the time for Grace is at 28:22, but she got 2 down, and because she won the first go-round, she is sitting good in the average. McKinley Motley of Wasatch will be next to go, followed by Jersey Farnsworth of South Utah County, and then Ellie Boardman.
All right, he was a former national champion. This is Cade Madsen. He made it back into the short go at nationals last year in the bareback riding. He won the first round. He has drawn the horse Dusty Robin.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have Kayla Thurgood. She was the fast time from this morning in the pole bending. Kayla, you've got 2 good runs down. What are you going to do tomorrow as you get ready to prepare for the short round?
Just try to stay calm and just go and make a clean, smooth run.
Go make a clean, smooth run. That's what she's been doing all week long. Is there anybody you want to thank?
My family, my mom, my dad, and my rento mom, and Dr. Jace Hill for getting her sound and ready to go.
All right. Well, thank you to all those who help her out. We've got some prizes for her down here in the winner's circle from West Wind as well as the Dairy King.
And the time is a 2.94 for McKinley Motley.
He won the first round. He's wanting to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, help him out.
Jersey Farnsworth, South Utah County will be next, followed by Ellie Boardman of South Utah County.
One thing about Cade Madsen, he loves to hear from his fans in the stands. As he comes over there and they set him down safely on the ground, tell Cade Madsen how you liked his ride, Heber City.
No time for our cowgirl from South Utah County. That was Jersey Farnsworth. We're moving now to Ellie Boardman of South Utah County, followed by Braylee Jackson of Uinta Basin.
How about an 81-point ride, #1 in the average, and #1 tonight for Cade Madsen. Now we're going to go to Tucker Blackburn of the Uinta Basin. Wild Card is the name of the horse the Cowboy's getting on. Burton Lumber Buck and Shoot. He was 4th in round #1. Wanting to get back up on there and get another belt buckle tonight. Come on, Tucker. 1 qualified ride so far.
Again, the bareback ride, we say thank you to our friends at Stephen Wade. If you're in the market for a new Ram truck, Stephen Wade's the place to do it.
Come on, Tucker. Make a bareback ride. Lean back. Spur him. You got it. Another qualified ride. And now he's off on the wrong side, and we'll move in there and help him get down safe. Stay on your feet, Tucker.
Something happened with Ellie's calf, so we're going to move down to Braylee Jackson, Uinta Basin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear it for our shoot boss down there, too. Clell Robinson just jumped in there, and he'll fill it tonight. 55.
I was going to say, it's a good thing he's staying at your house, probably. You can get him in the hot tub.
55-point ride, ladies and gentlemen, #2 spot for Tucker.
Or he can go over and see Chelsea Jones at the Chelsea Jones Chiropractic booth.
Also, thanks to our bullfighters and our pickup men for helping our cowboy get on. Now we're going to go to Bronson Worley of Panguitch.
No time for Bailey this evening. Cadence McKinley. Cadence McKinney from South Utah County will be next, followed by Megan Zurich of Emory.
Stephen Wade, bareback riding. Tonight's performance is brought to you by the Utah Department of Agriculture, too. And he has got a classy bucking horse by the name of Rockin' Robin down here. Calls the horse on outside. Look at this horse. Lean back and make a bronc ride. Looking good. Help him out, Heber.
Are we going down to Megan Zunick?
He was third in the first go-round. And as Chase comes in to set him down on the ground, Chase and Tanner, two of the best around. He's on the ground. He can hear you right now. Let's tell him how you liked his ride. He goes into the number 2 spot with a 60-point ride, 6-0 for Bronson Worley. Well, coming down to the winner's circle, Todd, is one of the greatest interviews you're ever going to have. Again, Cade Madsen of the Spikers, but you're going to have to wait just a minute because we've got some bronc riding we're going to do, brought to you by DL Evans. I know Cade's actually not up, so you can go talk to him, Cade.
Yeah, Cade was out yesterday in the bronc ride, and we want to say thank you to DL Evans Bank. They're the official bank of Utah High School Rodeo. Stop by and set up an account at one of their 6 locations. They've got one in Tremont and Logan, Brigham City, Layton Murray, and South Ogden. Family owned since 1904. DL Evans Bank bringing us the saddle bronc riding.
First to go is Uinta Basin's Dawson Van Tassel.
Is this Cadence? Megan? Megan, okay. Megan Zernich from Emory.
Looks like we're down in the Stephen Wade buck and shoot. Actually, no, we're going to go to, Reams Boots and Jeans buck and shoot. And I think Dawson Van Tassel has brought his whole cheering section from the Uinta Basin today.
We're going to go with Brain Levitt. Brian Levitt from South Summit, then Madison Fitzgerald.
75 points, holds the number 1 spot, but we have got an all-star cast of bronc riders tonight. Reams Boots and Jeans, Dawson Van Tassel. They must mark the animal out, and then they're going to spur in a moon-shaped motion from the front back to the cantle of the saddle, and we're ready to go with Dawson.
No time. Are we going back to Cadence?
Calls for the horse and outside. Come on, Dawson.
Ellie.
Your cheering section's here for you.
Ellie?
Well, his old foot got caught. It's still caught. But he can hear you now. Let's hear it for Dawson Van Tassel. He's got his tough enough to wear pink.
Is this Ellie or Cadence?
And he's rocking the
Cadence.
Kentucky waterfall hairdo.
In the rough stock, we want to say thank you again to Broken Heart Rodeo Company along with Circle J Rodeo Company, bringing some of the best bucking stock right here to Utah High School State Finals.
72-point ride, 72 points. All right, you saw him in the first round. He's one of the top saddle bronc riders in the world. We're talking about Hayes Madsen of the Spikers. City Lights, the name of the horse that the Cowboy is getting on down here out of the Reams buck and shoot. All right, Hayes.
No time for our cowgirl. And now we go into Ellie. All right. Ellie Boardman from South Utah County will be next. She will be followed by Madison Fitzgerald.
Well, Jason, as you talked about the average and Cade Madsen in the average, we want to say thank you to Equibrand. That's Classic Equine and Rattler Ropes. They are providing our average winners with their prizes for the high school state finals. So those rodeo champions, they're going to get something besides just a belt buckle. They get something a little extra from Classic and Equibrand.
Madison Fitzgerald, South Summit will be next to go, followed by Kinley Iverson of Dixie, and then Avery Bassett.
Big rare out, and he's making a spur ride across the arena. Just like that, Cade Madsen. Look at the size of that horse. And the Cowboy's on the ground. He can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Cade Madsen. Or for Hayes Madsen, sorry. Todd, you got talking about Cade, and it threw me off right there.
Madison Fitzgerald, South Summit.
Scores coming in for Hayes. 78-point ride goes into number 1 right now, 78. Now we're going to go to Lincoln Porter of Penguich. Festus is the name of the horse that the Cowboys on down here. Department of Agriculture Buck and Shoot, as we also appreciate Quanta, Keelix, Jones Paint and Class, bring us our Buck and Shoots today. Up and down goes the Cowboy Lincoln Porter a little bit early. Now we're going to go to a man who the other day won the bull riding from Emory, Cole Magnuson. Painted Buck is the name of the horse that the Cowboys on.
8.32 with 2 loops. That's not bad. 8.32.
2 to go, steer wrestlers, 2 to go. Here in the DL Evans bronc riding.
Kinley Iverson of Dixie will be next, followed by Avery Bassett of Dixie. Then Chelsea Langston.
The Utah High School Rodeo would like to thank a couple new sponsors that we've got this year. Rocky Mountain Outfitters, which provides blue ribbon fishing experience on the Provo as well as the Weber Rivers, and RMO Horses. They offer performance horses for the arena and the trail. Their fall roundup horse sale is October 14th and 15th of this year at the Wasatch County Event Center.
All right, Coltrane. One of your seniors from Emory. Keelix, Buck and Shoot. As we mentioned, Keelix are here. Also, Santa Rosa Hay is here taking hay orders for the fall. Make sure you go talk to them before they head out tomorrow, or tonight.
And the time is a 4.16 plus 10, 4.16 plus 10 for Kinley. Avery Bassett of Dixie will be next, followed by Chelsea Langston of Wasatch, then Sienna Allen of Lehigh.
As we were mentioning with Santa Rosa Hay, they are selling all of their hay off. As you can imagine, hay is a hot commodity, but they give you a discount because you're Utah High School Rodeo. So you go over and talk to them about your discount. They'll deliver it. You can go grab it.
As we get ready to buckle horses over here, Mountain Land One Stop, located at the corner of Highway 40 and 189 in Heber City. The one-stop shop for all of your propane, fuel, and snacking needs. You can also stop into Moe's Grill for one of the best food items that you can find right here in Heber City. They've got probably the best Philly cheesesteak in town. That's right there at Moe's Grill in the Mountain Land One Stop.
And the time for Avery is a 3.81, 3.81. Chelsea Langston of Wasatch will be next, followed by Sienna Allen of Lehigh, then Abby McElfrain.
Who was that last one, Dad? The, in the hole?
Abby McElfrain.
The old bucking horse, he seems like he's kind of a little bit vapor locked. Maybe he needs to go see Chelsea Jones Chiropractic. Equine chiropractor, Miss Chelsea Jones. Located over in the stall barn, right in that row A section, A1.
Okay, Todd. I'm going to talk about this next guy. 2 nights ago, you met his family. His dad, world champion. Brothers, world champion. He's currently sitting 6th in the PRCA rookie standings. He's traveling with his brothers. It's an honor to have him here tonight. I'm talking about the one and only Statler Wright of West Millard. 10 Bears, the name of the horse of the Cowboys, getting on. When he
And
comes
the
out,
time-
I want to hear from everybody, too.
Time is 3:05 plus 10. Sienna Allen next to go, followed by Abby McElprain.
Jones Paint and Glass sends us Statler Wright. 29 years we've had a Wright here with us. This is our last year for a few until we get these other kids coming. So when he pops that gate, everybody knows the Wright family. They love to watch him. Let's call for the horse outside. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he drew the horse to buck tonight, and he came down a little early, but he can hear you. Let's hear it for Statler Wright.
No time for Sienna. Abby McElprain from Emory will be next, followed by Gracie Mills of Emory, then Hattie Corney of Rich.
All right, Clell, are we going to try to go right here? Okay, we're going to try this one more time. We got Cole Magnuson, your Cowboy. 78 holds the number 1 spot. Dawson Van Tassel's actually in on our stage right now. He's currently sitting in the number 4 spot for getting a belt buckle right now, too. With 1 to go. Calls for the horse outside.
How about a 2.41 for Abby McElprain?
Well, we got him covered, and as he sits down on the ground right now, he can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Cole Magnuson.
Gracie Mills, Emory will be next to go, followed by Hattie Cornea of Rich.
Again, as we are wrapping up the bronc riding over here in the large arena, D.L. Evans Bank, the official bank of Utah High School Rodeo. Thank you for bringing us the bronc riding. And Mark Bolthorpe Insurance bringing us the Breakaway Open in the small arena.
And the time for our cowgirl from Emory, that was a 3.13 for Gracie. Hattie Cornea, Rich County, will be next to go, followed by Haley Martin of West Desert.
$63 points for Cole Magnuson, 63 points for the young man from Emory. Well, in the top, we got in third, Cole Magnuson. In second goes to Dawson Van Tassel, but he's going to be actually third in the go-round with a 72. And coming into the winner's circle, Todd with a 78, is Hayes Madsen of the Spikers, and he's going to be number 1 in the aggregate.
Well, we again look forward to visiting with Kate Madsen as well as Hayes Madsen. A couple cousins here rodeoing with us this weekend.
All right, we're going to the rough, tough tumblers of the steer wrestling, brought to you tonight by Burton Lumber. And first to go is a sophomore from Enterprise, Dax Hunt. Brennan Orton is on deck, and Tag Kelly in the hole.
Bringing us to steer wrestling is Burton Lumber. Thank you to our friends at Burton Lumber with 8 locations to proudly serve you. They are Utah's largest full-service lumber yard and building materials supplier.
No time for our cowgirl as we move to Haley Martin of West Desert, followed by Berkeley Phillips of the Enterprise.
Also would like to, as we get ready to go over here, you got Easton Watterson coming up, and Willie Watterson is handing out free cinnamon rolls brought to you by Wanna Sin Cinnamon Rolls down in Harriman. They're opening up in August. They got all different types of flavors and stuff, so watch for Willie. He'll give you a free cinnamon roll, and they are amazing.
No time for our cowgirl as we move now to our next one. This is Berkeley Phillips of Enterprise, followed by Madeline Kilmore of South Utah County, then Taylor Ackerman.
All right, he's got him started right here. Come on, Dax. Oh, don't let him go. Hold on to him.
Well, they say that pictures are worth 1,000 words, and pictures here at state finals are worth thousands of memories. Western Edge Photographer is the official photographer of state finals. She offers USBs as well as professional quality photo prints. Thank you to Amanda and her crew for catching all these pictures and memories.
No time for our cowgirl. That was Berkeley Phillips. As we move now to Madeline Kilmore of South Utah County, followed by Taylor Ackerman of South Utah County.
Last year, we sent 3 seniors in the steer wrestling to nationals, and this year, there's a whole lot of youth. As Tad Williams is winning it as a freshman, his cousin Dax Hunt was just out there as a sophomore. This is Brendan Orton.
And the time is at 3.31, 3.31 for Madeline. Taylor Ackerman from South Utah County, followed by Richland Anderson of Uinta Basin, and then Aubrey McElprain.
We want to remind everybody that following the performance tonight, we will have our second go-round awards over in the indoor arena. Following the awards, it's the Hypno-Hick. We're going to have the Hypno-Hick come in and do some hypnotizing as well as have a dirt dance a little bit later on this evening.
Well, we got a 9.49, 9:49. Our next cowboy to go from Wasatch, Tag Kelly. When he was 3 years old, he wrestled, started wrestling for Wasatch, changed his singlet for a cowboy hat. Sophomore right here in Wasatch County. J.P. English, you're on deck. Colton Dimmick in the hole.
This is Taylor Ackerman, South Utah County. And the time is a 3.24, 3.24.
Got him down. 7.25 tag.
Our next cowgirl to go is Richland Anderson of Uinta Basin, followed by Aubrey McElprain.
Next to go is J.P. English of Dixie.
Well, as you get ready for your next big adventure, we want to say thank you to our friends at Smith & Edwards. You'll find all the gear and supplies that you need for your horse and outdoor adventures or that project in the kitchen at Smith & Edwards. They are the country boy stores with 2 locations, proudly serving you, one in Salt Lake and one in North Ogden.
2.45, 2.45 for Richland. Aubrey McElprain will be next to go.
Nice run, JP. 4.81, 4.81 for the senior, JP English. Colton Dimmick next to go of South Utah County, then Easton Watterson of West Millard.
This is Aubrey.
Go ahead. We want to thank the Wasatch High School film crew for being here and videoing and being our videographers for the weekend or for all week. They've done an amazing job. You can find the link at Wasatch County Events Instagram or Facebook page where you can watch it live right here in Heber City.
And the time was in no time for Aubrey McElprain. So, Todd, to give you a recap and everybody a recap for what happened over here, third place goes to McKinley Motley with a 2.94. Second place with a
Hard to fall,
with a
son of a gun.
2.45 is Richland Anderson. And first place coming to see you, Todd, is Abby McElprain.
Everybody, let's help him. Come on, walk backwards. You got 8 seconds. Time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your cowboy from South Utah County. No time for Colton Dimmick.
Dang son of a cow.
That was a... Burton Lumber bring us our last steer wrestler. Easton Watterson of West Millard.
We're down to the tie-down roping right now, and we're going to start with Gavin Wilco. He'll be followed by Trey Stembridge, then Daxon Field.
Well, again, we want to thank those who have brought all the prizes with us down here to the winner's circle. We've got West Wind Water Wells. We've got Utah High School Rodeo Association. They got us some T-shirts. Also, Wasatch County Events giving us some of the horse washes that we gave away earlier in the week, and the Dairy King giving us all the free shakes that we're giving away.
819, 819 for Easton. Let's give him some points in the go-round. Well, it looks like in third place goes to Easton Watterson with 819. In second place, that was third. In second place, Tag Kelly with a 7.25. And coming to the winner's circle, Todd, J.P. English of Dixie with a 4.81.
Our first cowboy to go over here in the tie-down rope, and it'll be Gavin Wilco from the Spikers. He will be followed by Trey Stembridge of South Summit, then Daxton Field.
Well, we will look forward to visiting with J.P. English down here in the winner's circle as we get ready to bring in the barrels, brought to you by Red Roofing, located in Ogden, Utah. Red Roofing is a proud partner of Utah High School Rodeo as you look in the arena in the red and white Red Roofing barrels.
No time for Gavin. Trey Stembridge, South Summit, will be next to go, followed by Daxton Field of Uinta Basin, then Bryken Burnett of the Spikers.
And following in that John Deere Gator is a couple of green John Deere tractors driven by your Wasatch County Events crew. They do a wonderful job in getting this dirt nice and ready so that these cowgirls can run and get the fast times. Mr. Doug Smith and his crew, as Doug's in the lead tractor, he's been working ground here for as long as Brent Kelly's been announcing here. He knows what fast dirt looks like. So thank you to the Wasatch County Events crew for being a part of Utah High School Rodeo. We're proud and glad to be back here for the next 6 years.
And the time for Trey is an 11.08, and that makes Grandpa real happy, especially when it stayed tied for 6 seconds. Daxton Field of Uinta Basin will be next, followed by Bryken Burnett of the Spikers.
Here in the Red Roofing Barrel Racing, we've got Kyle Red here tonight, along with Blaine Red. All the Reds are here. Brenna Brotherson will be first to go in the barrel racing from San Pete. Emma Stewart and then Dally Holyoke of Dixie.
Well, we want to talk media and talk about Mid-Utah Radio. You can listen in weekly for rodeo updates for all on your favorite radio station from Heber City to Kanab from 7 to 10 in the morning. It is The Wolf. Thank you to Mid-Utah Radio for doing your coverage of Utah High School Rodeo.
What a beautiful night it turned out to be.
Not going to lie, that breeze feels quite
So
nice
good,
down
yeah.
here.
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, it'll be a little warmer. You have to eat snow cones and drink lots of water. Well, the cloverleaf pattern is set, and we are ready to go with our first cowgirl from San Pete. This is Brenna Brotherson. All right, Brenna, let's do it.
Well, we'd love to have our 4 contestants come on down to the winner's circle. We'd love to interview you. As we're running barrels right now, we want to say thank you to our friends at UNM Adventures. UNM Adventure Company, take a trip into the backcountry, into the UNM Mountains on a supercharged Polaris Ranger, their new location in Camas, Utah.
A little tough luck for our Cowboy. That was a no time.
16-9-3-5 for Brenna Brotherson. 16-9-3-5. Now Emma Stewart of Sevier.
Ashton Johnson, South Summit will be next, followed by Caleb Thompson of South Summit. Our Cowboys set to go. Next to go is number 5, Ashton Johnson, followed by Caleb Thomas.
Sixteen, 9-7-1, 16-9-7-1. For Emma, now running, Dixie's Dally Holyoke. Anybody here tonight from Dixie? Where's all of our Dixie fans out there? They used to be really loud, but they're must be freezing to death out there. It's 107 down in St. George. Here we go. This is Dally Holyoke.
No time. That was an 18.81, 1881 for our Cowboy from South Summit. Caleb Thompson from South Summit will be next, followed by Randy Johnson.
She's around number 3. Come on, Dally. 17-1-1-4 for Dally Holyoke. 17-1-1-4. Rakers, come on into the arena.
Caleb Thompson, your next Cowboy to go. He will be followed by
in the next 5, we got Hallie Wilson, Liv Rockhill, Lindsay Huffaker, Carson Robb, and Margot LePay.
Ashton Johnson. South Summit.
Down here in the winner's circle, we have Abby McElprane. She was your fast time tonight in the Breakaway Open. Abby, tell us a little bit about the horse that you ride in the Breakaway and your chemistry. What makes you guys click?
My horse's name is Tonto. I started roping on Tonto, and then he got crippled, and so I had to go through a whole bunch of other horses, and then my other horses got crippled, and so I'm back to Tonto. He's sometimes a butthead, but I love him. He does a really good job. Sometimes I pretend he puts the rope on for me because I can't take all the credit.
That's exactly what she told me, that she is blind and Tonto just puts the rope on for her. So congratulations. Anybody you want to thank, Abby?
I want to thank my Heavenly Father for all of the opportunities that He's had and all of the blessings in my life. I want to thank my parents for always supporting me and working extremely hard to get me where I am today. I want to thank my little brother Monty for staying home and doing all of the chores while I was here. And I want to thank everyone that came out to support me tonight and all of their love and support.
Congratulations on your win. We've got some stuff for you. We've got shakes, we've got hats, we've got T-shirts, all kinds of fun stuff down here in the winner's circle.
Ashton Johnson's time was at 11.65, 11.65 as we move now to Caleb Thompson of South Summit, then Randy Johnson of South Utah County.
All right, here we go with our cowgirl from Wasatch. She hails from Walsburg, Utah. This is Hallie Wilson.
No time for Thompson. Randy Johnson, South Utah County, will be next to go, followed by Chad Reber of Enterprise. Randy Johnson, South Utah County.
16-703, 16-703 for Hallie. Now we're going to go to South Summit's Live Rock Hill. They've got to be faster than a 16-193 by Mackley Larson to make it up on the stage after this performance.
And the time is a 13.38, 13:38 for Randy. Chad Reber, Enterprise, will be next to go, followed by Keegan Cumby of the Spikers, then Trevor Johnson.
The time for Live Rock Hill is a 17-384, 17-384. Lindsay Huffaker of San Pete next to go, Carson Robb, and then Margot LePay. For all of our friends watching it at home, they can get on it through our Instagram app, also Sting TV. You can watch it live, or they've got all of our rounds. You can watch it again. Watch all your kids from all week.
Jason, how do you get on Sting TV?
You got to go through Wasatch. Hi, Dad. These are kids down here videoing it from Wasatch.
I thought you got on the Wasatch County Events Instagram or Facebook page and they had the link.
You know, that's exactly what I just said, Todd. But,
I thought you said Wasatch High School.
Well, I said that, but it links you to the Sting TV through YouTube, and you can watch all of our live actions. 16-748, 16-748 for Lindsay Huffaker. Now we're going to go out to the Uinta Basin. Carson Robb is her name, a youngster.
What do you have to a rake? Because I have 2 horse bronc riders down here in the winner's circle.
They're good, too, both of them.
They are amazing.
Chad Reber's time is at 11.60. 11.60 for our Cowboy from Enterprise. Keegan Cumby of the Spikers will be next, followed by Trevor Johnson of West Desert.
Carson's around number 2. All right, Carson. Let's head for home. 16-785, 16-785. Next to run is Margot LePay from right here in Wasatch. Anybody know Margot LePay from Wasatch? You bet you guys do. She had a solid first run. Margot, let's do it tonight. Come on, Margot.
When's your rake?
Next.
After Margot?
Yep.
Obviously.
Looking good, Margot. Let's go. 16-607. 16-607 for Margot LePay. That's putting her 2 runs at the 16-6. Rakers into the arena, and we'll turn it over to you, Tom.
21.72 for Keegan. 21.72. Trevor Johnson, West Desert will be next, followed by Trey Taylor. Go ahead, Todd.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have the Madsons. We've got Hayes Madsen as well as Cade Madsen. Cade Madsen, you were the top ride in the bareback riding. What does it mean to compete at this level here at the state finals of Utah?
You know, high school is just getting us a start for our pro career, and especially when you can do it with one of your family members and dominate the horse events. I really like when I get to go with my brother and ride bulls with him, but when I can high school rodeo with my cousin, you just can't help but be thankful to do it with your family. So,
all right, Hayes, we're coming over to you. We're going to ask you the same question. What does it mean to compete at this level?
Well, there's really good competition this year, so to be able to come out and win another round is pretty cool.
come out, win another round. All right, now you talked a little bit earlier, we talked about rodeo superstitions. What is the superstition that you had that you have to do before every rodeo?
You always got to give Mom a hug before you leave, or else you won't do good.
Always got to give his mom a hug. He's a mama's boy. All right, anybody you want to thank, Hayes?
I want to thank my Heavenly Father and my family. I want to give a big shout out to the Mascaros, and especially Pete and Ben Gurman for bringing some good horses.
Well, congratulations. How about you, Kate? Anybody you want to thank?
Just all of my family members, except for my little sister Josie, who's always cheering me on and wishing me luck before every ride. So,
well, it's always great to have a good fan base and good family in your corner, and this is a great family, the Madsen family. As we just interview them, we've got some prizes for them at the Dairy Keaton as well as West Windwaterwell.
Number 9, Lizzie Holyoke next to go. Ashley Barrett of Lehigh, and then Madison Scott. This is Lizzie Holyoke of Lehigh, of Dixie.
No time for our last two Cowboys, Trevor Johnson and Trey Taylor. Hazen Bennett of South Utah County will be next, followed by Riggin Burrow of Dixie. Then Straden Olson, Uinta Basin, 3 to go. 3 to go, Go Tires.
Yeah, we'll try to get Lizzie on the old gray horse right there.
No time for Hazen Bennett. Riggin Barrows, Dixie will be next to go, followed by Straden Olson of the Uinta Basin.
Round number 3, heading back home, Lizzie. 16,755. 16,755 for Lizzie Holyoke. Ashley Barrett, Lehigh, our next cowgirl to go.
This is Reagan Barrows, Dixie.
All right, she's around number 3. Come on, Ashley Barrett. 16,764. 16,764 for Ashley Barrett. Next to go is Madison Scott of South Utah County. Avery Hollinger, you're on deck. Riley Allred in the hole.
And in no time, Calf did not stay tied for the 6 seconds as we move now to Straden Olson. He'll be our last tie-down roper, and then we'll go to the goat tie-in. This is Straden Olson, Uinta Basin.
Seventeen zero nine zero. 17,090 for Madison Scott. Avery Hollinger, South Utah County, next cowgirl to go, Riley Allred, and then we will rake after Riley.
We need a medic. Jed, over here.
Again, as we are tied down there in the tie-down roping, we want to say thank you to Keelix. Make sure to go visit with Cameron down there at Keelix. He can help you out in getting your supplements all ready and everything lined up and ready for your horse, whether it's a horse, a goat, or your beef cows. They would love to help you out and be a part of your feeding program. Thank you to Keelix bringing us our tie-down roping.
And to recap over in the tie-down roping, third place goes to Ashton Johnson with an 11.65. Second place goes to our young man from Enterprise, Chad Reber with 1160. And coming to see you, Todd, in the number 1 position for tonight, Trey Stembridge from South Summit with an 11.08. So, Trey, if you can make your way over to Todd, he's got a lot of prizes for you.
Well, we had no time over here for Avery. Now we're going to go to number 13, Riley Allred. We hope that whoever got injured over there, Dad, is all right. What happened?
I think somebody fell off the fence.
That doesn't sound very exciting, but we wish them the best. And after we get a time down here and we go to a rake, I have a young man by the name of J.P. English in the winner's circle.
16.734. 16.734. Riley Allred. Rakers, come on into the arena. Rakers in one last time. Marin Moody, you're first to go. After the rake, Kayla Thurgood, Casey Couture, Peyton Bennett, then Gentry Goza.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have our fast time in the steer wrestling. 4-second run for J.P. English. J.P., when you back in the box, what goes through your mind?
The run I'm about to make and every single run I've ever made in my rodeo career.
Every single run that he has made in his rodeo career prepares him for that next run. Anybody you want to thank, JP?
Oh, list of people. My mom, my dad, my other mom, my other dad, my beautiful soon-to-be wife, my awesome hazer, Zane Danzy, and that horse that I ride, Roy. They're all a huge part of why I'm here.
That's a huge part of why he's here. Now, he's hoping to qualify and make it to Nationals, because after Nationals, he gets to get a new American hat. And if you can look into the TV, you see right there that brand new American hat that he's had since he was in the 6th grade. So congratulations to JP. We're going to send him down to the Dairy King, get him something, a shake, as well as some other gear and swag right here from the winner's circle.
All right, here's our cowgirl. We're ready to go.
We are ready on this side. This is Brecklin Buchanan from Sevier. It's go time. Harley Stokes on deck and Shanae Fox in the hole.
In the go time, we want to say thank you to our friends at Quanta Services. They put on a luncheon yesterday for our juniors and seniors. Thank you to their crew.
How about a 16.219 for Marin Moody? 16.219. Next to go is going to be Kata Thurgood of the Spikers, Casey Couture, and then Peyton Bennett. Marin sitting number 1 for this performance.
And the time is a 10.60, 10.60 for Brecklin Buchanan. Harley Stokes, Spikers, followed by Shanae Fox of Emory.
All right, she's been in the winner's circle already once. This is Kayla Thurgood.
Harley Stokes, followed by Shanae Fox.
16.873, 16.873. Casey Couture of Dixie next to go. Peyton Bennett of Lehigh. Then Gentry Goza, 3 to go. Team Ropers, 3 to go.
And the time is an 8.71, 8.71 for Harley. Shanae Fox of Emory will be next, followed by Cadence McKinney of South Utah County.
7-2-1. 16-7-21 for Casey Couture. And we're going to go to Peyton Bennett of Lehigh. Then Gentry Goza, Unibasin.
Shady Fox of Emory will be next to go. Cadence McKinney, South Utah County on deck.
Stopping the time at a 17-360, 17-360. Next
And
to
the time?
go, Gentry Goza.
The time is a 12.79, 12.79 for Shaney. Cadence McKinney, South Utah County will be next, followed by Kinley Jensen of Emory.
All right, Gentry. Let's do it for Brennan tonight. Come on, Gentry Goza. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your cowgirl Gentry Goza, the Unibasin. Well, the top 4 times here in the barrel racing. In 4th place, Casey Couture. In 3rd place, Hallie Wilson. 2nd place with a 16.607 is Margot LePay. And coming to the winner's circle, Todd, is Marin Moody of West Miller with a 16.219. We're going to go to the Polaris team roping.
And the time is a 9.50, 9.50 for Candace. Kinley Jensen of Emory will be next, followed by Jersey Farnsworth, South Utah County, and then Samantha Donovan of Dixie.
Yes, thank you to Red Roofing as we wrap up our Red Roofing barrel race and get ready to go to our Polaris team roping. We want to thank Outside Polaris, as always, forged their own path in creating new ways to help people experience the great outdoor to its fullest. They're a proud sponsor of Utah High School Rodeo, so make sure that you go into the foundation and tent and purchase your Ranger tickets today for a chance to win a beautiful Polaris Ranger. Also, we say thank you to Landmarks West, Utah's premier custom home builder at Landmarks West. It's all about you. We truly believe that it takes a unified team between contractor and client to build your custom home.
10:52 for our cowgirl from Emory, 10:52 for Kinley. Jersey Farnsworth, South Utah County will be next, followed by Samantha Donovan of Dixie, then Mackley Larson, South Utah County.
Well, as we talk about the foundation tent, we couldn't do it without all of you who go down and you purchase those gift baskets, the goodie baskets, that beautiful aluminum trailer that is down there. All that goes into our scholarship foundation. We just awarded $135,000 in scholarships to the seniors this year. So thank you to all those who participate, those who buy Ranger tickets, because you are helping these students out as they get ready to move on to the next stage of their life. And as we speak about that next stage, we're going to get a time coming in from you, Brent.
9.60, 960 for Jersey Farnsworth. Samantha Donovan of Dixie will be next, followed by Mackley Larson, South Utah County, then Kate Fitzgerald.
Well, if you want to continue your rodeo career and receive a great education, there's no better place than Colorado Mesa University. They offer full boarding and rodeo facility in beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado. They offer trade programs to master's programs. They've got you covered. Make sure to schedule a tour, check them out, and see what they have to offer at CMU. That's Colorado Mesa University.
Yes, Luke, we are ready to go right here with Shane Pine and Todd Sweat of South Utah County and Wasatch. Cooper Sagers and Cody Russell, you're on deck. Keston Peterson and Bubba Johnson in the hole.
And the time is an 8.29, 8.29 for Samantha. Mackley Larson, South Utah County will be next, followed by Kate Fitzgerald of Wasatch.
Turn and face, and a 10-second penalty at the line. We're going to have to add on to 7:41. 7:41 plus 10. They broke the barrier. A nice run for the team right there. Now we're going to go to number 2 team, Cooper Sagers and Cody Russell, West Desert and Spikers.
Also, we want to say thank you to our friends at Rasmussen Equipment. They were founded in 1947. Rasmussen Equipment has grown to symbolize hard work and determination as your source of quality construction equipment, support for that equipment, and reliable rigging. Thank you to Rasmussen Equipment and your support of Utah High School Rodeo.
Mackley Larson's time is a 9.11, 9.11. Our last one to go, pole benders, one to go. This is Kate Fitzgerald of Wasatch.
Well, Trey Stanbridge, Marin Moody, if you're around, we'd love to visit with you down here in the winner's circle because tomorrow we won't have a whole heck of a lot of time.
How about 7.14? 7.14 puts them second in the go-round. Second place in the go-round here in go-round number 2 for Cooper and Cody. Now we're going to go to Keston Peterson and Bubba Johnson of the West Desert and Wasatch.
Yes, we want to remind everybody, as we've talked about a few times, to remember to please stay hydrated, as it's going to be hot tomorrow. Make sure you bring lots of water to keep yourself cooled down. Do the best you can to stay somewhere kind of shaded up.
Well, Todd, to give you a recap in the go tie-in, third place goes to Kate Fitzgerald with a 9.0. Second place goes to Harley Stokes with an 8.7. Oh, no time. All right, then third place goes to Mackley Larson with a 9.11. Second place goes to 8.71. That is Harley Stokes. And coming to see you, Todd, with an 8.29 is Samantha Donovan of Dixie.
19.40 plus 5 for Keston and Bubba. 1940 plus 5. Trey Schmuhan and Justin Goodrich at the Unibase and next to rope. McCarty Terry and Bodie Bowler on deck. Oakley Giles, Crew Williams in the hole.
Well, Samantha Donovan, make your way over here to the winner's circle as we say thank you to Browning, the best there is when it comes to shooting and hunting sports. Check out their full lineup of rifles, shotguns, pistols, clothing, shooting accessories, gun saves, knives, and flashlights. We can't thank them enough for all the support that they do and give us in our shooting competition.
You got one more loop, guys. You got one more loop. The team did not turn and face, but they still have time. Still got a half a minute. Never mind, lost his dally, no time for our team. Now we're going to go to team number 5, McCarty Terry of Dixie, Bodie Bowler of Enterprise, Giles and Williams on deck, Milner and Rowdy Jax McKee in the hole.
Well, this tonight is brought to you by the Utah Department of Agriculture, where their mission is to promote the health growth of Utah agriculture and conserve our natural resources and protect our food supply. We want to say thank you to Commissioner Kelly Pearson and Craig Butters for being a part of Utah High School Rodeo, as they were up here earlier in the week and helped in visiting with these young student athletes. Thank you to the Department of Agriculture and your support of Utah High School Rodeo.
Well, it looks like we're just about ready over on our side with the pole bending, and we'll begin with Dally Bastian of Unibasin, followed by Avery Hollinger of South Utah County, then Riley Russell of the Spikers.
No time over here for McCarty Terry and Bodie Buller. Team number 6 next to go. This is Oakley Giles of South Utah County and Crew Williams of the Spikers. Milner and McKee on deck, Kalmar and Morley in the hole.
Again, we say thank you to Quanta Services as you wrapped up the goat tying in the small arena. Thank you to Quanta. And as we get ready to go here in the pole bending, it's West Wind Water Wells serving Central Utah with water well repair, pump replacement, solar livestock treatment system, diagnostics. Our friends at West Wind Water Well, thank you for all you do for high school rodeo.
Well, he had it caught, but unfortunately the dally did not work from a man from the Spikers. No time for Crew Williams and Oakley Giles. Now we're going to go to team number 7, Weston Milner, South Utah County. Rowdy Jax McKee of the Spikers.
Well, Jace, as you talk about half that team that just left the arena, Oakley Giles and Wyatt Delano, they just won $5,000 at the ZD roping this afternoon. Zane Danzy had a roping this afternoon. He gave away 20 buckles, but Oakley Giles, Wyatt Delano, they were the top team to take away the prize money.
Dally Bastion, Uinta Basin will be our first one to go in the pole bending. She'll be followed by Avery Hullinger, South Utah County.
As we're roping cattle here in the large arena, thank you ZD Cattle Company and Broken Heart Rodeo Company bringing us our High Point Award jackets to all these High Point winners.
$20.732 plus 10. 20.732 for Dally plus 10.
No time over here for Weston Milner and Rowdy Jax McKee. Now we're going to go to team number 8, Grace Calamar of South Utah County and Hinkley Morley of South Utah County. Larson and Larson, you're on deck. Kylan Platt and Logan Cumby in the hole. Any of our reigning cow or cutting winners that would like to come down to the winner's circle, Todd has some prizes for you. If you're the reigning cow or the cutting and you won, come on down to the winner's circle. You're a part of this more than me or Dad.
Avery Hullinger, your cowgirl from South Utah County. She will be followed by Riley Russell of the Spikers, then Allison Bush.
Well, we lost the old Dally right there. No time for Grace and Hinkley. Next to go will be team number 9. We've had 5 come out and get a no time. We're going to change it right now for Dixie. Traden Larson, Colton Larson, our next team to row.
$20.329 plus 5. 20.329 plus 5. Riley Russell, Spikers, will be next, followed by Allison Bush of Lehigh, then Paisley Davis.
No time for our Dixie teams. We go to team number 10, the Spikers. Kylan Platt and Logan Cumby. All right, guys. 7-1-4. Holds the number 1 spot by a couple of youngsters, Sagers and Russell. Kylan Platt, Logan Cumby next to go. Then we got the Olsons, Swade and Preston Olson. Byron and Monty Christiansen in the hole.
This is Riley Russell.
Sorry, Dad.
You're okay.
He got you, didn't he, right there, Dad?
Here we go. Down here in the winner's circle, we have the winner of your tie-down rope, and this is Trey Stembridge. Trey, it takes a great horse to do, especially what you guys do in the tie-down rope, and one you can trust. Tell us a little bit about the horse that you ride and what makes you guys click.
Yeah, like you said, it's a lot of trust. Like, when you're on the end of the rope, you got to know that they're going to do your job, and they know you do your job, and he's the horse that taught me how to do it, so it fits like a glove.
Fits like a glove. Anybody you want to thank today?
Yeah, my parents, especially, my little sister, my grandpa, and all my friends.
Well, congratulations to Trey Stembridge. He was the fast time today in the tie-down roping. We got a shake for him, as well as some West Wind hat and some other gear.
21.240, 21.240 for Riley Russell. Allison Bush of Lehigh will be next, followed by Paisley Davis of South Utah County, and then we'll rake after Paisley.
We're now going to go to team number 11, Swade Olson and Preston Olson of South Utah County.
.646, 20.646 for Allison. Paisley Davis, South Utah County will be next, then we will rake after Paisley.
764 plus 5. 764 plus 5 for Swade and Preston Olson. Byron Christiansen of Emory, Monty Christiansen, your next team to go. Blake Needy and Gavin Wilco, you're on deck. Jake Larson, Spencer Holt in the hole. Remind all of our contestants, the contestant meeting in the morning at 9 o'clock in the event center will draw for poles, barrels, rough stock. Fill out your bio sheets. Everybody that's made it to the short go tomorrow, you have a short go meeting at 9 a.m.
.495, 21.495. Rakers into the arena. Rake time.
No time for our team of Christiansen and Christiansen. Team number 13 next to go. Blake Needy of the Spikers. Gavin Wilco of the Spikers. Jake Larson, Spencer Holt, you're on deck. Casey Walker and Straden Olson in the hole.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have our fast time. Today in the goat tying, it is Samantha Donovan, or she goes by Sam. Sam, take us through what you do, what it means to you to compete at this level.
It means for me, my hard work is finally paying off, and that all the time and work that we put into this sport will finally come together.
Yeah, so it's finally coming together. You having a fun state finals?
I am. It's been a real blast.
All right. Anybody you want to thank?
Just my parents for hauling me around all year, and my coach Amy for pushing me to be my best and work my hardest.
All right. Well, it always takes a good coach. They always help us out. We're going to give her a shake as well as some other prizes and swag from the winner's circle.
Well, we had no time over here for our team of Needy and Wilco. Now we're going to go to team number 14, Jake Larson of Dixie, Spencer Hold of Enterprise, Casey Walker, Straden Olson, Peyton Bennett, Caden Horrocks in the hole.
We're back on the air, and we're going to move now to Chelsea Langston from Wasatch will be next to go, followed by Braley Shepard of West Millard and then Ellie Johnson of Rich.
Well, the time is an 8:35, but we broke the barrier down at the starting gate, so it's a plus 10-second penalty for Larson and Holt. Goes to 18:35, but that puts them fourth in the performance, even with the penalty. Nice job. Team number 15, Casey Walker and Straden Olson of South Summit and Uinta Basin, our next team to rope.
.151, 21.151 for Chelsea. Braley Shepard, West Millard will be next, followed by Ellie Johnson of Rich, then Sadie Davis, South Utah County.
22.82 plus 5 in the field and 10 at the line. 22.82 plus 15 for Walker and Olson. Next to go is team number 16. Peyton Bennett, Uinta Basin. Caden Horrocks, Uinta Basin. Jake and Jet Stevens, Caden Kill, and Ian Ellis in the hole.
Down here in the winner's circle, we have all-around champion. This is Marin Moody. Whether it's barrel racing, pole bending, tango, she can do just about everything. Marin, as a senior, what words of advice can you give the younger generation, these younger kids coming up through the high school ranks now?
The biggest thing I can say is stay positive, work hard, and thank your parents.
All right. Well, who do you want to thank?
I told Britton I would thank him, so him, and then little Macy Bennett told me I should have thanked the whole camp last time I interviewed, so I better do that because every single one of those people that are camped by me have been in huge supporters in my career, and I'd like to thank all of them.
Well, it always takes a village to bring a champion along, and Marin's been a great champion here in Utah High School Rodeo. We'll hopefully see you back here another time in the winner's circle. We've got tomorrow's performance still to go, and congratulations. We're going to send her down to the Dairy King for a free shake.
1862 for the girls and the guys right there. Peyton Bennett, Caden Horrocks. Next to go is going to be Jake and Jet Stevens of Lehigh. Caden Kill, Ian Ellis, Britton Biggs, and Bryson Nielsen. 4 to go Bull Riders. 4 to go Bull Riders.
Braley Shepard's time was a 21.053. Ellie Johnson's time is a 20.717.
758 plus 5, 758 plus 5. That puts them second for this performance with the leg right there. Caden Keel and Ian Ellis of Enterprise and Carbon are our next team to go. Britton Biggs, Bryson Nielsen, then Darwin Bueller and Bridger Hayward.
Sadie Davis, South Utah County, running for you right now. She'll be followed by Sage Campbell. .760. 20.760. Sage Campbell will be next to go, and we will rake after Sage. South Utah County Cowgirl, Sage Campbell.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have the winners from the girls' cow cutting. Girls' cow cutting, first and second go-around. We have Abby Bullthorpe and Quincy Probst. Now, we're going to get the time in the team roping.
Well, it was a no time, Todd, no time. Britton Biggs and Bryson Nielsen are ready to go, but go ahead and talk to the cousins.
Yes, as we visit with them, I want to know, since you guys love to ride cutting horses, what are some of the biggest things that you guys have learned? What do you know? What do you enjoy most about the cow cutting?
It definitely takes a lot of time and effort to learn how to ride them, and yeah.
All right, how about you, Quincy? When it comes to showing horses, how do you feel?
It takes a lot of patience and a lot of hard work, and it takes a family and a village.
Takes a village to show these great cutting horses. All right, anybody you want to thank? Quincy.
I'd like to thank Abby for giving me pep talks and being there for me, and I'd like to thank my Aunt Chantel for constantly supporting me, and my coach Sean, and my mom and my dad, and Camden Coronado.
All right, and how about you, Abby?
Definitely my parents for bringing me here, and my uncle Sean, like Quincy said, our coach, and Quincy for being right by my side, and it's great to have her competing against me.
It's always fun to have cousins down here in the winner's circle. We're going to send them down to the Dairy King for a free shake.
Well, Britton Biggs' time was a 695 plus 5 in the field and 10 at the lines. They were 695 plus 15. This is Darwin Bueller and Bridger Hayward. And in no time, Well, I am so excited to send this young team down to you. In third place was the Olsons. Second place was the Stevens. And Todd, they were first tonight, second in the go-round. They are freshmen. Cooper Sagers and Cody Russell are going to the winner's circle. I cannot wait to hear what Cody and Cooper have to say.
So you said Cody Russell, Cooper Sagers, right?
Yes. And as we get ready to go over here in the bull riding, I have the order of events for the short go tomorrow. We're going to start with the bareback. We're going to alternate arenas. Bareback, breakaway, saddle bronc, tie down, steer wrestling, goat tying. Barrels and team roping will be back-to-back here in the large arena. Pole bending, bull riding. That is the order of events for tomorrow's short go.
Well, down here in the winner's circle, we have Luke Haskell. He won 2 rounds of the Utah High School State Finals in the boys cutting. Luke, talk to us a little bit about what it takes to show these great horses.
I'd say it takes a lot of practice and just time and effort with your coaches. I'd like to thank Jake Ream and just for all the help he's put me with, and I'd say it takes a lot of time.
Anybody else you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my parents for dragging me around everywhere and taking me to the rodeos, and I'd like to thank my brother and just all my family for supporting me.
Well, congratulations to Luke Haskell. We're going to send him down to the Dairy King, as well as we're going to tell him he needs to come back tonight, pick up his go-round buckles, but also go to the Hypno-Hick. Maybe they'll hypnotize you as you get ready for tomorrow. Well, you're done in the cutting, so you don't have to get ready for the short round. That already happened.
All right, we're going to start here with the bull riding. We've got the Utah Department of Agriculture and Case Kohler. Wasatch, Mellow Yellow, the name of the bull, as we get ready to ride down here.
Taylor Jones of Dixie is working for you in our arena.
Utah Department of Agriculture buck and shoot. Our bullfighters tonight, 3 of the best. Put your hands together for Chase Wilson, Rowdy DeYoung, and Wesley Jones. All right, we got the best bull riders in the world getting ready to ride in this section. Case Kohler, Mellow Yellow. Come on, Case.
And we move right now to Kayla Gardner of Dixie. She will be followed by Camry Iverson of the Uinta Basin. This is Kayla Gardner.
Quanta catch pin. And we are down here with Cooper James of the West Desert. He has drawn the bull Dark Side. Then the Jones Paint and Glass buck and shoot. Todd, listen to this. Cooper James, Cade Madsen, Cooper Jacobs, and Trace Red are the next 4 bull riders to go.
You have a star-studded lineup tonight in the bull riding. I want to say we go next 4 bull riders, we're riding all of them.
We've got no qualified rides in this round, so if they ride, they get a buckle. I'm sick and tired of the Cowboys getting bucked off and having to interview the bullfighters.
Don't worry about me over here.
Don't worry about Dad over there.
20.655 for Kayla Gardner. 20.655 as we move to Camry Iverson of Uinta Basin, then Allison Shields of West Millard.
We're not even worried over here. I'll tell you what, we're ready to ride a bucking bull, and my man Cooper James is going to get it done out of the Jones Paint and Glass buck and shoot.
Well, again, Utah High School Rodeo says thank you to Polaris, UNO Adventures, Landmarks West, the South Valley Equine. From pasture to performance, our expertise touches all aspects of equine health, wellness, and reproduction. That is South Valley Equine. Also, D.L. Evans Bank, Mid-Utah Radio, Rasmussen Equipment, Colorado Mesa University, and the Mountain Land One Stop.
21.065, 21.065 for Camry. Allison Shields, West Millard will be next, followed by Maddie Reese. 2 to go, and then we're done.
Is that what it was, Dad? You were just trying to hurry and get done before we are?
No,
you were just pushing us over here a little bit.
Well, we would love to visit the pole bending champion tonight if possible. So please send them over because we won't have a whole ton of time tomorrow. Come on, Cooper James, let's make a bull ride.
Stay on the bull right here. We're going to do it. Yeah! Looking down, they're giving him a thumbs up. They did it. He won the first go-round. He saw it in the average. He was second in the first go-round. Excuse me, Coltrane won the first one. We're looking down now. We'll put Clell Robinson to work.
21,209 for Allison. Maddie Reese of South Summit will be our last one to go.
$75-point ride. 75 points for Cooper James. Now, we're going to stay with the Coopers. Cooper Jacobs, South Utah County, has drawn the bull live wire out of the Keelix Buck and Shoot.
21,917. 21,917.
All right, calls for the bull and outside. Come on, Cooper. Stay on him. And he comes down just a little bit early.
Well, Todd, to recap the pole bending this evening, third place is Ellie Johnson. Second place, Kayla Gardner. And coming to talk to you with the 20.646 is Allison Bush of Lehigh. That completes our side on our side, and we're just going to turn it over to you, Jason and Todd, so that you can enjoy the rest of the bull riding.
Who did you say won?
Allison Bush, Lehigh.
Allison Bush, that's David Bush's daughter. Get over here and get interviewed. We're going to go right now to one of the best bull riders I know of. This is Cade Madsen. He's already been to the winner's circle more than any human. Paleface, the name of the bull for the Honeyville, Utah Cowboys. He gets ready to ride right here. The Utah Department of Agriculture want to give these guys a buckle tonight. And Cade Madsen, you're the man to get it done.
Again, thank you to Broken Heart and Circle J Rodeo Companies bringing us the buck and stock here to Utah High School State Finals. We also say thank you, Rocky Mountain Outfitters, RMO Horses, Browning, Smith & Edwards, as well as the great vendors that we have here with us. Make sure to stop by the Great American Food Truck, as well as our concession stand, Wasatch Wagyu, Texas, Pit Barbecue, We Love Food,
Right,
Corn Dog Truck, as well as
ride.
Texas Twister Lemonade.
Let's ride. Todd, I know you want to talk about that Texas Twister Lemonade, but I want to see him ride the Texas Twister right here. Everybody in Heber City wants to watch this young man who was your all-around champion last year, Cade Madsen, ride this bull. Cade Madsen calls to the bull and outside. Come on, Cade. Turning back, making a bull ride. Help him out, Heber City. Watch this guy. Yeah!
That's another one. I think he is 2 for 2. What a bull ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell him how you liked his ride right there. Cade Madsen, we're looking down to the judges. Scores coming in. I believe we have an 80-point bull ride right there. 80 points for Cade Madsen. And then there was one. Trace Red is on the Bull Viper down here. Jones Paint and Glass Buck and Shoot, a young man who is another one of your top bull riders in the country. Uno, dos, Trace, right here. His cousin Addie Red, your queen, the bull rider. Trace Red out of chute number 4, the Jones Paint and Glass Buck and Shoot. Come on, Trace Red. Look at this guy. We got another one tapped off. Stay on him, Trace. Lift, hold. And down goes Frazier right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us to all of you, we are going to have our awards in just a minute over in the indoor arena. We thank you for being here. In the number 1 spot goes to, and if you want to come over and get interviewed right now, still in your shaps like Joe Frost used to do, Cade Madsen of the Spikers with an 80-point bull ride. Come on over to the winner's circle. In second place, Cooper James, who's sitting, I believe, number 1 in the average in the bull riding. Thank you for all of you being here tonight. Good night, and we'll see you at the awards in just a moment.
Well, we would love to visit with Cade Madsen as well as Allison Bush. Make your way to the